Hi everyone, it's Friday. It's Friday, right? My days go by so fast. I don't even realize what day of the week it is, but I believe today is Friday. um, so today I want to talk about a post that I posted earlier, and it was basically about um, letting go. Um, I was I had a different topic that I wanted to talk about, but I think this is a topic that I'm being guided to go over. And what I wanted to say about letting go is it's one of the hardest things that you can do. One, letting go is letting go of what you're used to, whether it's good or bad. Letting go of pains or hurts, emotions that are with you, good or bad. Um, Letting go of the past and good or bad. So basically, knowing that you know that it's not healthy, uh, you want change, you are seeking to reinvent yourself, you are wanting to grow on a different level, you are wanting to expand yourself. And knowing all those things, we still want to stay what we're familiar with, being bad. And even being good, when you're letting go to allow good, it's still difficult and it's still a challenge. But what I want to tell you is it's everybody, and it's not just you. Everybody goes through it. And what I learned this year, letting go of me being aware, consciously aware um, of the changes that I needed to make to go to that next level, to grow into something that I knew it was going to happen. I didn't realize how difficult, painful, um, and things that I have physically noticed and manifested in myself that are have affected me by letting go of the old me. And it's sort of like a a butterfly coming out of its cocoon, and it has all, I don't know if the butterfly feels any of the changes, but we physically feel, emotionally, and I keep saying physically because this year I have felt a lot of physical changes, and I'm still going through some stuff. Um, but it's like peeling off those layers. It's like shedding of the skin, just like a snake. But there's a painful process to that. And that is what avoids us from actually completely letting go, because you start doing the process of letting go and you're like, oh, wait a minute, this is not feeling good. Whatever sensations I'm having is not good. Whatever physically I'm feeling is not good. Whatever emotionally is coming up doesn't feel good. And that's basically like your ego telling you, don't go forward, stay where you're at, because even though it's not good for you, you are fine here because you know what fine is, even though you might be in a miserable state. So it's basically telling you, don't go to the unknown because you don't know what's out there. So the ego is like protecting you, having you stay back here because the ego doesn't know what's going to happen if you break through and you go into the unknown. But I'm here to tell you that if you do break through, if you do go through the uncomfortableness, if you do go through the pain of crying, the pain of letting go, the pain of, okay, I know that I'm going to go through this process, but it's going to be better when I get to the other side of it. Um, the physical pain that you might be feeling, because your body does feel like, oh, it's like you're shifting. Um, it's so worth it. And if you can get to that, and sometimes it can be a long process. It's not like, oh, yeah, it'll happen in a week, it'll happen in a month. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's taken me like 3 years. And I think this year, that when I came back from Hawaii, since I was so serious about I need to get to that next level, I'm really feeling like weird things. But it's part of the process. So just pay attention, because if it's telling you, your ego is telling you to stay over here, you need to push through. You need to continue what your heart is telling you to do, because there's a reason why you have to get to the other side. There's a reason why you're being called to it. And if you follow that, you're going to be able to complete your calling. You're on the route to completing your calling. And that is the uh, traction, the restriction, all these like crazy feelings. And I don't know how to put it lightly, but all those feelings is telling you to stay on guard, like you're fine where you're at. So I'm wanting to share with you, and I desire that you push through that, whatever your goal is, that you just do the necessary means of getting there, whatever it takes. Investing in yourself, reading books, um, clearing your energy, finding tools to help you get there. Is just so many things, because I've done so many things. But just go through it. We're starting 2017 pretty soon. We literally have 1.5 months left. And if you're serious about taking yourself to the next level, you need to make some serious changes. You need to really put a plan, write it out, figure out what it is that you really want, visualize it. I'm actually going to have a workshop 2017, my dream board vision workshop, and I'll be sending out invites. See if anybody is interested in taking yourself to that next level. And doing the dream board workshop, that was one of the beginnings for me to start my path. And 3 years later, almost 3 years later, I have almost completely arrived. I don't think I'll completely arrive, because I'm still learning other things, and I'm gonna still be learning. I think until like I'm 100, so that the learning is never gonna stop. But it's just the process of your journey, and the process that you learn on what to do, that I'm able to teach others, and that's what I love. Love and blessings. Namaste. Have a great weekend.